This base deals insane damage, even more than you can think. Most armies get wiped in the core. Double rage towers make this base a nightmare to crack. When placed correctly, they amplify defenses to a whole new level. Hey Clashers, Bob the Builder here. Today, I've got you a Town Hall 16 Anti-Air Base. This is an anti-3 box-style setup, one of the strongest designs back when Town Hall 16 was max level in Clash of Clans. While offense has evolved, the defensive power of box bases remains solid, even till today. This base is not just strong against air armies, but can be a good choice against ground attacks too. However, if you're expecting air armies mostly from your opponents, this layout is a must-try. The key to its strength? Of course, it is the Rage Towers. They boost critical defenses like the Scattershot, Multi-Archer Tower, Eagle Artillery, and Core Multi-Inferno. With 2 Rage Towers instead of 1, the damage output skyrockets, shredding troops before they can break through. And notice the deep air defense placements, covering almost the entire core, which means there's more damage in the core apart from the damage from raged-up defenses. Giant Arrow value is minimal here. While most bases give up at least 2 air defenses to Giant Arrow, this layout makes getting anything beyond that nearly impossible. So it's quite an advantage for us already at the start. And also, you guys might know how powerful RC walks are in this meta. But there's some counter setups against RC walks too. Well, they aren't specific to RC walks, but to all ground units. So you can see the ricochet cannons and ground bows are also put inside the rage towers. This means if the attacker is even a second late with invis spells, a good amount of champion's health will be reduced with just 1 shot from the raged-up ricochet cannons. And these raged-up ground-targeting defenses still give a tough time for other ground heroes too. Especially the ground bows with their long range will hit them from far away. There's another sneaky yet powerful setup. The rage towers also cover the Eagle Artillery. The Eagle already hits like a truck, and imagine the damage from a raged-up Eagle. I said this is a powerful setup because, in most spam hits, especially against bases which have Eagle pretty close to the center, the Warden ability is popped early to negate the damage from Eagle. That will be the case in this base too, but that isn't it. The real damage kicks in as the troops enter the core where they take damage from 2 high DPS zones. Yes, I mean the 2 raged-up sections. Even if the attacker manages to survive 1 high DPS area, the other section will still melt the troops. And that's how challenging it will be for the air troops. And let me also tell you, you don't have to worry about RC walk armies at Town Hall 16. Why? Because we have Giga Poison at Town Hall 16. Yeah, at Town Hall 17, there's no Giga Poison, so attackers can freely RC walk or send dragons into Town Hall, but that's not the case here. The only best option is to use Blimp for Town Hall, but don't worry, the attacker would only get the Town Hall and the core will still be uncleared. Alright, now you might know why this base is so powerful. I'll show you how it worked for me. First up, we have E-Dragons. The attacker enters away from the sweepers, uses Warden ability early to negate Eagle shots. But as I said earlier, watch them getting melted in the core. I'll admit they got a good value as the core was compact. But the Town Hall's still standing, and that's more than enough for us. Even a 99% 1-star is better than 51% 2-star, right? Okay, next, we have another E-Drag hit. Now the attacker enters from the 7/30 side, again with early Warden ability. This time, it ends up being worse as the base is too wide. Watch how the second Rage Tower helped to melt troops as I said earlier. And also, we still have the Town Hall uncleared, thanks to the Monolith. It's another 1-star for us. Alright, we got RC Walk Dragons now. The RC Walk's going pretty good. But you see, every single time the attacker slightly missed the timing of Invis spell, RC takes too much damage from the defenses. And now she is dead too. The dragons are sent straight into the town hall. But this is the worst possible entry for this base. Why? The dragons take damage from Giga Poison, Eagle, raged up defenses. Yeah, that's way too much. Well, this somehow got pretty close. Okay, now, I'll show you another RC walk hit. The RC gets a pretty good value this time, clearing some of the key defenses in the Rage Tower range, and even got the Rage Tower. That's a great value, to be honest. Let's see how it goes. The attackers risks entering from the opposite side of Town Hall. It looked good until the dragons got to the Town Hall, but then they got hit by a lot of traps. The Queen was able to get the 2-win star, else we would have had another 1-star in line. I'll show you one last replay using the Super Archer Blimp. The Blimp gets to a nice spot. Wait, that's a nice spot for us. We has that place well trapped with giant bombs against Super Archers, and so all the Super Archers got killed. Well, there's no point in watching the rest of the replay, as you might know how it'll end. But still, I'll show you how worse it gets when there's no spell support for these troops against raged up defenses. This base can be really toxic if the attacker makes a small mistake, and trust me, most attackers will. And that's why I highly recommend you to use this base. Get the base link from the description, like and subscribe if you want some unique and cool Clash content like this. I'll see you soon with another base. If you want to learn more while copying bases, I'll attach more videos in the end card. Keep clashing!